Right, speaking to Neil Gibson, Prestatyn Town just come to the backyard of the runaway league leaders and pulled off a 2-1 victory. Talk us through that one, pal.
Well, you know, emotions are high at the moment after obviously such a resounding victory, because, you know, make no mistake, Airbus asked us a lot of difficult questions today, which we knew they would, because coming into today's game, obviously they've won 15 of the 17 fixtures so far. We're playing them on their own patch, and we fully understood that we were going to have to do some things really, really well today to come away with a victory. So, you know, as always, we had a game plan. It was different because of the questions we thought that they would pose for us. So it was important that we set ourselves up in a way that meant that we'd make it difficult for them to create chances, and we'd look to maybe cause them problems when we had the ball in other areas. And I felt that the way that the lads went about their work all week and then carried it into today was testament to them as a group and how hard they're working at the moment, how much they're taking on the information that's being given to them, and how much they want to win for Prestatyn Town Football Club at the end of the day. Because there's times in that game where, you know, they're putting bodies on the line to make sure they stop the ball going in at one end, and then within 10 seconds, you know, they're at the other end trying to score a goal for us, and they're running absolutely covering lots and lots and lots of the pitch, and they're prepared to die for Prestatyn Town Football Club when they put the shirt on and go across the white line. And I think the fans here in numbers again at a away game, you know, are seeing that in the players, and they're really getting behind us.
Yeah. I think that was a performance, and that was a team that didn't just come and nick a goal and then sit back and defend it. We're on the front foot a lot, but like you said, the defensive performance was amazing. It was obviously difficult to go down or, you know, concede an equaliser when you're under that much pressure, but to go and get another one. How important is the way we attack and the way we defend and the way they work together?
Well, you know, you can't. Yeah, we've worked a lot since since coming to the club and back into the football club, and looked at, you know, hey, you can't do one or the other. You know, it's you know, football isn't about that. So it's about getting the game understanding from everybody, that we know that, you know, we have ways that my teams play football, so we're always going to create chances. We're always going to look to go into games to create chances, but, you know, first and foremost, we've got to start building some foundations defensively, and understand that everybody's got to do a job for the team, both in possession and out of possession, and that's what the lads are doing at the moment. In terms of the character of the group, you know, we come to, you know, the runaway leaders, and rightly so. You know, Airbus, make no mistakes, you know, done fantastically this season, and I think they'll probably go on and win the league quite comfortably. But, you know, to come here, go 1-0 up at half time, and then Airbus came really at us hard in the first 10-15 minutes of the second half to concede, but then show that character and resilience within the group to bounce back and then come back on the front foot at Airbus and start creating chances and then get the winning goal is a massive testament to the belief in the group, I think.
Yeah. I know you're not one for individual accolades, but Manager of the Month, 13 points from 15, unbeaten in 5 now. How far can this run go?
Well, you know, it's again, you're right to point out that, you know, I'm not one for individual accolades, because that, you know, the Manager of the Month is a nice recognition for the football club. It's you know, it's for everyone, you know, within that, and, you know, it's named Manager of the Month, but the players have been absolutely fantastic. The backroom staff have been fantastic. The owners and the fans especially have been fantastic. So, you know, I've always said, I've been on record in my 14 years at Prestatyn previously, that, you know, we've won some important things during that time, and, you know, it's never been down to one individual. It's been down to a whole group working together and moving in the right direction. Because if you've got people pulling in the right direction and it means something to them at their local club, then you can take that a long way. Now, in regards to, you know, 13 points from 15, and you know, within that, you know, we've played Willow with 9 in 9 when we played them. You know, we've played Portmadoc with second in the league. We played the runaway leaders. So, you know, all lads are proving that we're now getting to a point where we can go up against good teams in this league, and we can give a good account of ourselves if we're as good as we can be on our day. But, you know, football has a funny way of biting you back as soon as you start to lower your standards. So we won't get carried away with it. We'll ride on the momentum of it. We'll build again, and we'll look firmly to next week and that fixture, and look to see if we can take the same sort of impetus into that.
Nice one. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.